another intuitive reading live. And so tonight we're going to be doing $25 3 card pulls, as well as love donations. You know what I'm saying? If you love me and you appreciate my message, I love any kind of support, showing up, sharing it with a friend, love donations, getting a reading. I just would love to interact with you guys. I have to be honest that my energies have really been off, and I do understand that that is a collective feeling. So I just want to get into that and kind of share that with you guys, get some clarities, and uplift all of our spirits. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. I'm gonna put my information in the comments, pin my information in the comments, and then we are going to, you know what I'm saying, get into it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? That's why y'all feeling. Also, I have a goal to get up to 500 subscribers in the next month. So, 500 essentials. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me turn this off here. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm going to pin my comment. Please invite, um, you know what I'm saying? Friends, family, loved ones. Let's see. Peace. Hello. I'm really feeling the energy of just being excited about interacting with you all tonight. I really am excited. Like, y'all don't be understanding that this is, really my path and purpose, and I really enjoy doing this with y'all, even when my energy is off, even when the energy of the world is off. So, I'm looking forward to this tonight. I really am. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, I didn't mean to put. Hold on. I actually need to redo that. Okay, hold on. I need to redo that, y'all. If you in the building, peace. This is. Tell me where you from. Tell me what you do. Thank you for the love. Tell me where you from. Tell me what you do. Tell me how you feeling, because like the title says, like shit is just feeling very weird. I've been feeling a lot of very strange energies. I've been having extremely lucid dreams. Peace, welcome. I've been feeling extremely distant from people. Um, but not just everybody. It's really like certain energies. Really feeling sometimes feeling down, like unexpectedly and out of the blue. So just tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind, on your heart, and if you're kind of experiencing these offbeat feelings as well. Because I definitely am. I definitely am. I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of feelings, but I'm requesting the downloads that apply to this particular live, because I have a topic in mind, but I don't know if this is the interaction to talk about it in. So we'll see. Um, we will see. Thank you for the love, y'all. I'm getting everything set up, and then I'm gonna start getting into these energies. Um, I'm gonna start getting into these energies in just a minute. You know. Mm, thank you so much. I am not taking it for granted. Thank you for the celebrations. I'm from America. I'm bored at work and school. Okay, what part of America are you from? Thank you so much for the love. Please invite a friend in, somebody that maybe has been talking about they wanted to read in, or um, you know, if you like the energy tonight or you appreciate the energy, I'm dropping my phone. Give me one second, let me grab it. Please subscribe. Okay, okay. All right, I think I got. Okay, I'm gonna pin this comment and delete the other one. Hold on, why isn't it time out right there? Now why isn't it just letting me put this comment on pin? That's annoying. Hold on, let me go ahead and come back in. Thank you so much. Okay, you're from Georgia, LaGrange. Okay, I feel like I've heard of it, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've heard of it in rap songs. That's where I feel like I've heard of it in rap songs. Yeah. Okay. I want to look up like where is um um it says, first of all, that's not a sentence that makes sense. There, are you supposed to be doing a video or spending time on your phone? I'm spending time on my phone so that I can successfully do this video. I'm dropping all my information so that people can send their information and payment for a reading. So I chose to answer that question, even though I'm sure that you were being sarcastic. But hey, I got a little sarcasm too. Mwah. You know? Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Let me try this again. Let me try to put this comment. I'm trying to put the comment in here, but it's acting crazy. You say you at work. What do you do? I'm I'm bored and I work at school. Oh, you work at a school? Oh, that tea is everything. Okay, let's see. Let me try this one more time. For some reason, this is while I'm doing this and getting this posted up here. Please feel free to invite in the friends. Um, okay. What type of readings do you do? So, thank you for asking. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the engagement. So I this is how I explain my gift to people. I embody the gift of discernment, and any tools that I use or any type of readings or anything like that I do is all an extension of that gift. So um I do readings according to the downloads that I get when I share them publicly. I am also a spiritual medium. I channel spirits that have transitioned and or have never been in human form. I am a spiritual translator, which means if you're kind of needing clarity about what's in your conscious and subconscious, I will also translate that for you more clearly into the physical realm. And then I do love readings, any topic that you could bring up. Love readings, family dynamics, life clarity, career, any subject that you could bring up that you know my specialty is clarity, not a particular topic, if that makes sense. And then if there are certain things that I would shy away from, it would just be because when I'm requesting clarity, if I don't get like a clear answer, or um if I'm just denied quote unquote answers, then I would just let the person I'm reading for know, like, hey, like that's not my lane. um that's not my lane. So yeah, that's what I do. can you can see and talk to spirits? I guess you would say yes is a simple answer, but really, since I was a little girl, it's less I can see and talk to them, and more they recognize that I have the ability, and they make themselves clear to me and communicate with me. Like it goes both ways, but like if that makes sense or whatever. Um, so yeah, and yeah. Thank you for asking these questions. I love interacting with my essentials and giving you clarity on what I got going on, who I am, what my gifts are. So yes. I'm gonna try this again, y'all. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. I can finally pin the message. I think I'm gonna have to turn my heat off. It's a little warm in here. Okay, what are you saying? Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over to the side for the people that have the discrepancies with me being on my phone. It's so interesting for somebody to say, "Oh, on your phone," when I'm using my phone to communicate with you guys. Like, yeah, I'm in my phone. They just let you know that you haven't been on my page because, you know what I'm saying. I does a reading now. Okay, I does a reading now. Okay, so if you're interested in the reading clarity, so I've put the instructions down there. So I put my cash app information and everything. You send the $25, and then you attach that to your name, and I'll do it in the order that it comes. But in the meantime, I am going to just pull and see what energies come out, because like I said, like shit just been feeling hella weird. My energy has been extremely like off. Um Kind of like a downtrodden feeling. And I know I'm not the only person experiencing this, because I've talked to other people. And I also have, been getting downloads that it's like a collective energy. So yeah. All right, so let's see. So let's see what the first card came out. The first card that came out is Have Faith. And it says, it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet and still you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So to me that just feels like um that feels like some encouragement in these times. And you can see right here, it kind of has the praying hands and the leaves that are like connected to, it's like grounding is connected to earth. It says my phone is lagging. Are you saying the video is lagging? Let me check and see. Hold on. I think it's doing okay. Okay, it's a little behind on here, but if it gets really bad, let me know. So yeah, it's just kind of a message of encouragement in these times that we're living in, because we are living in very strange times. It is a time to be alive. It is a time to be alive. And some of that is magical, and we're seeing things happen that we have never seen before. And I think, quite frankly, historically have never, and I'm talking about in and out of time, eons and eons, centuries and decades, have never transpired in the way that they're transpiring now. But in that process, and in that evolution, and in that breaking of the matrix, as people say, there are very extreme shifts that affect our whole energetic bodies, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And then, you know everybody is being affected in that way, and that includes people that don't have the best intention for other people. So they're literally fighting for their lives, to try to maintain a system, um, and I'm particularly talking about in America, but I believe this spans out internationally. I'm hearing universally as well. This just spans out far beyond what the human eye can see. Um, there, people are fighting to keep systems in place that work for them and them alone. You know what I'm saying? So, that's obviously going to fail, but people are going to make very valiant efforts. Surrender is also coming out. And with that, obviously, you see a flag there. And I'm kind of hearing wave the white flag. But the reason I'm hearing that, like, specifically is because the card says, let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes with doing so. This is the time to really, really. I'm hearing let go of a lot of shit that you wanted to say. Like, you've been wanting to tell somebody or somebody's or some situation for a long time where they can get off it. um and you know what I'm saying, like, fuck the horse you rode in on. I'm seeing this too, because like in old war movies, when they would wave the right white flag, they would send somebody to the front line to like wave it and let the other side know, like, okay, we're giving up. Or sometimes they would wave the flag to let you know, like, oh, the war finna jump off. And spirit is really saying, like, it's don't jump it off. Let it be white flag time. Like, yeah, have your boundaries. Don't let anybody play with you, not like no yellow laffy taffy. But it's really your power is in keeping your energy. Your power is in keeping your energy, and you don't need to be exerting energy in places that, when you get through it, saying all the things you think you feel like you need to say, it's still falling on deaf ears because somebody is not spiritually, emotionally, mentally mature enough to even take in what you're saying. You just talking, and they're not hearing shit. Believe it's coming out again with the praying hands. Um, I'm hearing your prayer life needs to improve. Your prayer life needs to be improved, but this is not connected to religion. You may be subscribed to a religion, and that's fine. I'm not judging or telling you what to choose, but this is about, I'm hearing this is about your relationship with self, improving your relationship with self, speaking with your higher self, speaking life and affirmation and positivity into yourself. This is what this is about. Um, spirit, give me some clarity on that, because I'm seeing a person pray, but they're really, really talking to themselves. I want to see what. Hold on, I dropped the card, y'all. I want to see what that really means. Okay, the pause card is coming out. 11 is also significant. It says you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Okay, let me tell you where the pause and surrender card connect. Okay, it's very much giving wave the right white flag. Don't get into combative energies with people, places, things, or ideas that's only gonna suck up your energy, leech off your anger, your upsetness, your resentment, and not give any type of reciprocity back, not give any type of solution, or you know what I'm saying? Y'all not working shit out. It's just you venting. Like, don't give energy to that. So you need to, like, you don't need to give it the energy, but you do need to step back and like observe how you're going to handle your white flag. Don't just throw it in. You're not just giving up. You're not just letting somebody walk all over you, but you're surrendering to your, with the believe and praying hands, you're surrendering to your higher beliefs. So that's where you step back and you pause and kind of see, like, how do I surrender to my faith? How do I surrender to the faith inside of me is what I'm hearing. Give me 1 second, you all. I need to turn off this heat because I am super hot. Okay, mate. It's hot up in here. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Let's see what's coming out right here. Receive. Ooh, I like this. We get into that coin energy. You know what I'm saying? It says receive. You're being asked. For some reason, Spirit is telling me to show this card again, like very clearly. Okay. It says you're being asked to open up to receiving universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Okay, so let me explain this connection here. I'm gonna kind of go through the little gamut of cards, right? So, you having faith in this surrender that you've been feeling called to, because you've been feeling called to like pulling back, closing your mouth, not talking about situations so much, not gossiping so much. And this is not about, oh, I'm not gossiping so I can have bragging rights about being a better person. This is literally about preserving your energy. It's like when you're talking about those things that are negative in your life, you're giving it energy. So it's saying have faith that this surrender that you're being called to um is really going to take you in the direction that you desire. Lean more into your belief system, whatever that is. There's no, I'm not giving you any direction. I'm just telling you to lean into. I'm hearing the belief system that works for you. For some of you, like backtracking a little bit to this one, for some of you, you're operating in a belief system I hear that's draining you. And you really need to lean more towards what it is that you're drawn to, not what you were told to operate in. That's really important for someone. Um, and then pause. This is kind of connected here with you leaning into the belief system that works for you. Pause and really, that's really what that pause is. Pause and observe and listen to comprehend what belief system works for you, how to operate in it in such a way that serves you, right? And if you already have a belief system that you're comfortable with or that you subscribe to it that's working for you, lean more into what practices, study it a little bit more. Like there's some things you don't know that will work really well for you. Um and that obedience with this spread here is going to walk you into feeling like you deserve what it is that you've been asking to receive. So yeah, that's what that is. I love that. I'm being drawn towards pulling some cards from the love deck, so I'm gonna do that. I am going to do that. Give me a second. Pull these out. Okay. Is this resonating with you guys? Just, you know what I'm saying? Throw a heart in the chat. Put some hearts, some hundreds. Let me know if you are feeling this energy, if you're feeling drawn towards it, if it's confirming anything for you. Love offerings are welcome. If you do not want to read it, you just enjoying the messages or you enjoy my messages on a regular basis. And you are welcome to I'm open to love offerings. I'm putting myself in a position to receive. And I also appreciate you being here. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your hearts. I appreciate you inviting in a friend. Okay, let's see two of these are coming out. Hold on. Okay, we're getting a dual energy here. I'm getting deepening and deception. Okay, Spirit, let's get some clarity on what this dual energy is and how this is connected to this reading. Deepening says a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. And then the other one says someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. There's some very Jekyll and Hyde shit going on right now. We're going to figure out what's going on. What's going on? Miracles. Okay, let me tell you what I'm hearing right now. With the deepening and deception being on opposite ends of the spectrum, um, and then miracles coming out. Okay, y'all heard the phrase, "What was meant for um evil will like work for your good." This is what that is about. What was meant for evil. So on one end, in this connection, and this is not just the connection to um This is not just a connection to a romantic partner. This is a connection to, I'm hearing your life path. Okay. Very clearly heard that. What has been meant for evil towards you is deepening, and the deception is being revealed. And it's going to go toward, it's miracles in your energy. Back to this receive card. And the next card coming out from this deck is miracles. Yeah. Like somebody, and when I say somebody's, I'm talking about a collective energy. Like multiple people, multiple instances, multiple life circumstances have really, really thought they had you fucked up, and they even celebrated it. They celebrated it a victory, but they did it before, as people say, the fat lady saying. I'm hearing that song, the devil really had me. But Jesus came and grabbed me. I almost let him go. And it's just like that's a gospel song. And it's just like really speaking to the fact that, and they speak in a song about dealing with depression, and different people give their testimonies in song form. And there's this one particular lady that speaks directly to depression, and she was like, she was so far down she didn't even know who she was. And this is speaking to a life. And I'm gonna switch these cards around because that's what I'm feeling led to. There's a lifetime of deception that is about to be made sense by a deeper understanding, and that's going to be immediately followed by the miracles. The understanding is going to bring miracles. That's what this is about. So this could be this is applying to several aspects of life: love, relationship, passion, purpose, path. um Definitely I'm hearing career. So yeah, soulmate energy. Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's a person energy, but also like back to soulmate, your first and longest soulmate yourself. So it's a self-love journey. It's a journey with your soulmate in the sense of your purpose and which in the things that you were meant to do and the things that you are drawn to. um for somebody, your faith is directly connected to your life's path and purpose. So deepening that, like what we were talking about earlier, getting deeper into your belief system is also going to bring you closer to what your path and purpose is. And then receiving the I'm hearing economical gifts that come with it, not just money, but there's some house, there's some land, you know, and the miracles that come with it as well. The understanding that comes with it. There's a lot that comes with it. Eight, significant number here. um, Thank you for everybody that's here and everybody that's interacting with me with the live. If it's resonating with you, just put a heart in the chat, throw some hearts, some hundreds. Um, I'd appreciate that. That confirmation means a lot to me because I know I'm on the right path. I know that I'm being led by spirit, my own intuition, my higher understanding, but also like having a human experience. And to be honest, I have not had the best week. So being here with you all is very healing for me. So I appreciate your interaction. Thank you so much, Crystal. Okay, we got Have Faith coming out again. Okay, so it says the angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. I just said that. I just said that there was a deception, you know what I'm saying? A work over your life that had made you feel deceived into believing that you only deserved, like a bare minimum type of struggle experience, and you're stepping into a deepening that's making you really understand like why you experienced those things and the fact that that wasn't true. And that's really angelic covering. That's the angelic covering. So going back to this is the very first card that came out with have faith. So there it is again. Your faith is really, really important. There's someone present or someone's present that is Christian, and I do not identify as Christian. I want to be clear. I was raised Christian. I don't identify as Christian, but also do not condemn Christianity either. And I'm just making this kind of disclaimer because I don't usually speak too much about Christianity, but there is someone here that identifies as Christian that has a really amazing soul and energy, or they may have a lot of Christian practices. And this message really, really resonates with you. Like, you may be struggling with trying to find exactly your footing because you identify with Christianity, but you also I'm hearing identify with like stranger things. It would be considered stranger things in your community or how you grew up. And you're trying to figure out like literally sort of almost like, can you receive your blessings or will you go to hell if you, I hear dibble and dabble. And I just want you to know that because you have such a pure and amazing heart, the soulmate energy popping up again, you are so connected to spirit, you are so connected to God that I'm gonna say what I'm really feeling. It doesn't really matter what you practice because your heart is in such a pure place. You're gonna come into these miracles. You're gonna receive these miracles. So don't be too hard on yourself as you figure out your path and your journey, because and this part applies to everybody. Don't be too hard on yourself because you already are, you've already found your soulmate in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you've always been that. You've always been your biggest cheerleader. So and spirit has been right there with you. Those angelic forces and beings have always been right there with you. You've never been alone. That was a deception. But you're coming to understand and you're coming to feel as you connect more to your faith, the truth that that was never true, that you were never really alone. Like, so give yourself grace on this journey as you figure out like how exactly you want to practice like your faith and maybe what faith you want to practice. Law of attraction. When it comes to your faith and what you're going to practice, it's going to just naturally flow. So just stay in your flow, stay in your ebb, and continue to be you no matter what people say. Um, I just got a funny text. Okay, I love that. Um, so yeah, that's that. Drinking some of my tea. I should do a shameless plug right now, y'all. This some little tea I make. You know what I'm saying? Check out the link in my bio for herbal products. You know, this is an allergy and immunity tea. You know, and it's also delicious. Yeah, add a little honey, a little lemon. Yeah. So anyway. And what I was giggling at is that a friend of mine texted me and said that her husband had drank all the tea up, and she was trying to figure out how do I acquire more of this, baby. I got you. I got you. All right. I think I'm gonna move out of the love cards. Spirit is telling me to pull one. There's one more. Okay. This is coming upside down. Be optimistic is coming upside down. Let's see what this is. Keep in mind that you create the reality, that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Okay, this came out right after the law of attraction. I'm gonna tell you what I hear in my southern older black woman voice. You're thinking wrong. Some of you are thinking wrong. You're not doing wrong when it comes to your faith. You're not doing anything wrong by exploring your faith. Okay? You're not doing anything wrong by exploring the soulmate within yourself or even outside of yourself. Somebody's connecting with someone who over spiritual practices and you're on track with it. Y'all cool. Y'all gonna be good. You're not doing anything wrong per se, but you're thinking wrong. You're thinking upside down. I hear inside out, like the movie. Like you're letting your emotions cloud your judgment. This is really feeling like a religious judgment. Somebody mama toxic as fuck. Your mama all up in your ear talking about what you don't need to be doing because you going to hell, and your mama is already on the way herself. She with a pair of gasoline drawers on. You don't need to be listening to her or your auntie or the church mother or whatever. Like I said earlier, there's a select group of people, particularly one person I'm really focusing in on. Your heart is pure and you're genuinely searching for what works for you from a pure place. You're not setting intention to harm anybody. Don't let nobody talk you into just because you want to spread a little cinnamon across your floor that means that I'm hearing are a witch. You might be witch. Okay, so what? Eh, who business is that? Your business. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. Open up is coming out, and that's just speaking back to that faith. That faith. Open up to what you feel connected to and soul tied to. I'm hearing like your ancestors are really guiding you. And thank you so much. Your ancestors are really guiding you. And there's distractions on the outsides pulling you back. And we're not going back. We're not going back. This door has already been unlocked for you. It's not even a matter of trying to get it unlocked. I'm seeing like a magnet with this law of attraction card. As I'm looking at it, it's already been unlocked for you, and that pullback energy does not work. It just does not work for you. It will not work, but it can delay you if you keep being Lot's wife and you keep turning around paying attention to it. Hey boo, hey Thomas, how you doing? Thank you for circling back around. You know what I'm saying? While you at work. Yeah, this is about. Thank you for the hearts. This is about your worth. Um. Ooh, I got a gem. Thank you, spirit. So those energies that you feel, for some people it's coming from within. It's an internal battle. It's not even nobody outside telling you nothing crazy. It might have been before, like you might have grew up hearing certain things, been socialized to hear certain things, but it's really an internal battle. And then some people, you really have somebody or somebody's in your ear like telling you like what to do with your fucking life, what to do with your career, what to do, when to have kids, what church to go to, what spiritual practices to do. They just all in your motherfucking business. It's giving mother energy, but they might not even be your mama. They might just be acting like your mama. Um, but what I'm hearing is that those are all that all of that energy is distraction. It's like I'm seeing like a magnet. It's like there's a person on one side of a wall with these strong ass magnets, and you can't figure out why you keep feeling stuck to the wall, but they're using the same, ooh, I'm hearing they're using the same demonic forces that they're accusing you of using to try to keep you stuck to a certain pattern and a certain rhythm, and you're using those same things that they're calling demonic to break away. And they know that you're going to be successful, so they cheating, and they're throwing distraction at you by accusing you of having ill intent. And because you are a pure hearted person with well intent, it's making you feel some type of way about how they're like judging your character. And it's like that's really not who you are, but they're trying to make you feel like that's who you are so that you could stay stuck in a cycle. And this is really deep. I'm getting very overwhelmed. Ooh, hold on, let me spray a little. That's my cleansing spray, y'all. Okay, that's not out yet. That's why I ain't gonna plug it yet. But yeah. Hmm. And my grandmama gave me this recipe from beyond. She had already transitioned. So me spraying it in that moment, you know what I'm saying? That's really giving. It's representative of ancestral protection. While you have people on this side that call themselves being powerful, it's really giving my team. Yeah, you ain't got nothing on that. Back the fuck up. Yeah, okay. So back that shit on up. Okay. Going back to the be optimistic coming out in reverse. Yeah, that this energy, these energies, this family system, these toxic ass energies, they don't want you to be optimistic at all. And in a lot of ways, you're not optimistic, but you are forward movement, and they can't do shit about that. You might not be happy about it, you might not be thrilled, you might be confused, you might not be clear, but you're still moving forward, and they hate to fucking see it. But keep going, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I love this for you. Also, so back to the worth card. Yeah, because it's a worth thing. Let me tell you something. Once you figure out your worth, you're going to be so immovable on your faith, what you believe in, and your self-esteem and confidence, and how you motherfucking step. I'm seeing and hearing big stepper, that you're going to be I'm hearing annoying, because that's how annoying you are. It's not even pronounced correctly. You're going to be annoying as fuck to the energies that do not want you to progress, to those ones that are holding those magnets secretly behind the wall, throwing a rock behind your hand and trying to make you feel like you the crazy motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'm crazy in love, like Beyonce said. With who? Me? On me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy in love with me. Back to that soulmate energy card. I'm crazy in love with me, baby. So what? You know what that song say? What Pink say? So what? I'm still a rock star, and I make rock move. Yeah. What they gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. And just on a deeper level, this is very, very much. There's definitely some family generational energies here. It's not just one person. It's not about one person. Now there might be, you could think of a particular, I have a feeling that you have in mind a particular person or a particular set of people who are perpetuating these energies. But trust me, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's no longer here anymore that are putting that energy towards you spiritually. You know what I'm saying? They mamas, daddies, they was doing the same shit. But just as much as those energies are working against progression, you have a whole spirit team of ancestors who are working for your elevation, and they're gonna take the cake every motherfucking time. They gonna take the cake every time. I'm hearing right now, you ain't never lost the battle. You ain't never lost the battle. And I know people say you lose battles and you win the war, but I'm specific about what I'm saying. You haven't even lost the battle. You might have lost a little squabble, but you didn't lose the battle. And I promise you, if you look back over your life, you'll know that you have not. Five of Hearts. Yeah. You having to change your heart, babes. You having to change your heart. Ace of Hearts. Split the deck, and these are the two that came out. 15 significant as well. 1 and 5. Which goes to a six people in the room. Six is a number of justice and equality. Yeah, shit about to balance out, baby. It doesn't get that cheat code don't matter. The magnets behind that wall, they don't motherfucking matter. Because they're not understanding that the pull, thank you for the likes, that the pull on the other side is 10 times as strong. Because they're so focused on throwing a rock and hiding their hand and having those magnets that pull you back. They're not understanding, like, if you're focused on somebody else and their motherfucking business, it's always somebody behind you that's focused on you. But the thing about it is, your ancestral team that's protecting you are way more bolder than the people that's trying to have you fucked up. The energies that's trying to have you fucked up. They'll step to them right to their face and be like, "Oh, you said something? Was there something said? Was there something attempted? Was there some harm meant? Oh, I thought not. Didn't think so." So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this is Ace of Spades coming out. 1-to-1 energy, nothing after me. Yeah. Jack of Spades coming out. I want to clarify what that Jack of Spades really means in this reading. 8 of Hearts. I said 8 was significant earlier. That's representative of build and destroy. So there's change of heart here. You really focusing in on your own heart. There's justice here and equality, shit balancing out, skills balancing out. There is self-focus. You being the ace boon coon in your own space. You being your own soulmate energy. Okay? And then I'm gonna clarify what this Jack of Spades means in this particular reading. Okay. Protect. That card came out on the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying, excuse me. You know, with the Jack of Spades, that's pretty much like Prince energy. So with Prince energy, he really know that Prince really knows that he's up next to be king. So the whole kingdom is really gonna protect him and protect that legacy, because like traditionally in European culture, that son, you know what I'm saying, in other cultures as well, but a lot of times the stuff that we like see on TV and stuff, when it comes to classism and stuff like that, that son is protected at all costs. He could be 2 years old, nothing happening to him because he's next up. So it's very much giving you next up. So your protection, that protection I was talking about from the, I'm getting chills from the ancestral side. That's not playing about you. That's stepping up and squaring up. They're not playing about you. This is not about no protection. This is not about no protection ritual. The protection is the ritual for you. No one's playing about you. And I'm hearing you shouldn't be playing about yourself. No one is playing about you. It's not a joke and it's not a game. I suggest that whoever may have an intent to have you fucked up find something safe to do. That's the energy that's coming through with this message right now. I suggest they find some fucking safe to do because that's not safe. Fucking with you, that pure hearted person that all your life you had to fight, but you still managed to show up kind and genuine and authentic, even in your battles, even as you grew as a person, even in your imperfection. You still did your best. You still gave your last so many times to motherfuckers that didn't even deserve it. That's who you want to fuck with. Do you know the favor that it takes to still to go through that level of adversity and still thrive and still have a smile on your face? I'm hearing it still be a philanthropist, somebody out here feeding people in the community and shit like that. You that person. Yeah, you might want to leave that motherfucker alone. It would behoove you to bag the fuck up off them. It will behoove you. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting some energy that somebody's gonna see this message that is the person who is trying to do the damage. It would behoove you to leave that motherfucker alone. I'm just delivering the message. Don't be mad at the messenger, babes. I'm just delivering the message. Don't be mad at the messenger. It would behoove you. That's all I gotta say. Yes. Is this resonating with y'all? Where we at? Talk to me. Okay, I talk to y'all, so let's talk to me. I'm gonna take a little breather. I'm going to I'm going to return a text, you know what I'm saying? Because I does this work, baby. So sometimes I gotta be honest, spirit be calling me. But tell me, is it resonating with you? Are you feeling it? Do you have questions? Would you like to do a reading? I would love to do a reading for you all. Um, yes, I'm multitasking, but still here, definitely on point. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. That means a lot. I don't take it for granted. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't take it for granted. These gifts are absolutely given, absolutely grateful for. So it's like, but I'm having a human experience. So when I'm speaking from this place and I'm being a medium, in a portal and a seer, like I appreciate when you affirm and confirm that these things are resonating with you. So thank you for that. I appreciate you taking the time, and and multitasking, that's a part of adulthood. So good for you for being able to pull that off because I'm not the best multitasker. You know what I'm saying? This is so good to me. I might be a bit biased because I made it, but it's good to me. Yeah. This time of year, people are all different type of sick. So, it said, "You're welcome, and I will let you know if I leave out." Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, I took a little break there. I don't usually like take breaks like that in my reading, but readings, unless I gotta use version or something like that. But I'm feeling this need to breathe. So if you all are here with me, I'm gonna do a little bit of guided breathing right now. I'm feeling this need in this request of spirit to take it in, let it resonate, let it. I very gently use the word settle, because that's like falling down, but let it. I hear internalize. So we're just gonna do a couple minutes of breathing. So I want to just quickly let you know something. Like if you're not into breath work or you've never been taught this properly, I'm going to show you how to um properly inhale and exhale and what that should look like so that you can really allow these spiritual downloads and my intentions to bring you clarity, energies of peace, protection, provision, prosperity, purposeful alignment, all of that like into you. You know what I'm saying? So, um, in your abdomen area, when you breathe in, your abdomen area or your stomach should actually expand. So it's better to do nasal breathing. But also if you want to do open mouth breathing, do that. Don't let this stress you out. So when you breathe in, I'll just give you a quick example. Hopefully you can see here. When you breathe in, I'm gonna do it up here. Your abdomen should expand actually. And then when you let it out, you actually intentionally kind of pull it in. I'm gonna turn to the side. So the incorrect way is to, when you breathe in, your abdomen also comes in. It should be quite the opposite, and that can feel a little bit weird at first because it seems like, well, when you breathe in, my abdomen will go in, but it's quite the opposite. So when you breathe in, show you again, and out. And so you very intentionally breathe in, you push out, but don't strain yourself in that area. And then when you breathe out, you pull in and you kind of pull in near your growing area and you release it through your nose. I like to do nasal breathing, but you can also do it through your mouth. So we're going to do that about like 5 times. We're going to do it in significance of change as we move towards this elevation in our lives that we were speaking about here. Having change of mind, change of practice, change of habit, shift of, I'm hearing timelines and that we've been on for so long, shift of patterns and things like that. So we're gonna breathe in. So get kind of stable. Get in the upright position. Align your spine as straight as possible, as straight as you can. Feet flat on the floor. If you're seated, and then if you're laying down, excuse me, just get your body like as straight as possible, get your spine as straight as possible. If you're seated, like for example on the floor, you can do like crisscross applesauce, just have your spine straight. And then we're going to breathe in through the nose. Okay. And you're just going to think the thoughts, I receive. Okay. And then when we get ready to exhale, um and you're pulling your abdomen in and you're releasing it through your nose and or your mouth, then you're going to just think the thought, I release. And this is just you receiving what it is that serves you, releasing what it is that is harmful and you don't. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. In through your nose and or mouth. Abdomen should be expanding out. Release. Abdomen should be, you should be drawing it in. Okay. And so through this next breath, I'm going to walk you through it. So in through your nose, in through your mouth, abdomen should be expanding out, and think to yourself, I receive. Pulling your abdomen in, breathing out through your nose, I release. And also, as we go into breath 3, um, count to coming in, count to 3 or 4. When you're breathing in and expanding your abdomen out, count to 3 or 4. So breathe in until you get to 4. Like for example, hold on, I'm gonna do it a little slower. Sorry. Okay. So here we go. So for me, when I breathe out, I do about a 9 count, but that's just me. But try to breathe in, stomach expanding out about up to 4 seconds, and then pulling your abdomen, your stomach in, and releasing. I would say up to 9, but it's just whatever is comfortable for you. So let's do our 4th breath, and I receive. and we release. Also, envision yourself receiving what you desire. Imagine it, manifest it, okay? And then release what it is that you do not. And you don't have to think about a specific thing that like traumatizes you or harms you. You could just literally say, I release harm. You know, you don't have to get into that bag if you don't want to and kind of mess up your flow. So we have one more breath. We're going to do the fifth breath, representing change, okay? And three, two, one, in, and your abdomen expands out, and you receive in your mind. Ashe. Another good practice when you're doing that, also imagine yourself like positive energy coming from your tailbone all the way up to like the back of your head to the top of your head, up your spine, and then imagine releasing negative energies down from your crown chakra down to your root chakra or to your like tailbone, like, and you can just literally like say that in my head. I receive positive energies. I release negative energies. You know, imagine yourself doing that. So, I share how beautiful is that. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, Spirit, is there anything else that you would like me to share with my sensual intuitive? It's nearing an hour, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up soon. If anybody wants a reading, please let me know now so we can get that done for you. Okay, let's see. Let me double check and make sure that I don't have any reading requests because I definitely do not want to overlook anyone. Hold on a second.